Alrighty, folks, we are live. Happy Friday. Hope your week went well and hope you did enjoy the 3-day weekend this past weekend. How you guys doing? Great to have you on. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get started in just a bit here. We have something interesting to discuss. I don't think any YouTuber on all of YouTube, or for that matter, all of social media, has ever discussed this particular topic. It's something that not many people think about and is really quite a unique situation, and I think you guys are going to get a kick out of it, and I think it's important to know because we want to know exactly how much a particular person is receiving. So we're going to get started in just a bit here. Let's do a quick sound check. If you guys can hear me, let us know you are tuning in from, city, state, location, whatever you want to tell us in the comment section or in the live chat there if you're watching the live version. Quick little sound check just for my sake, and we will get the ball rolling. All right, hello, welcome everyone. Good to have you on. Fantastic, awesome. Let's get started and dive right in. First of all, make sure you guys give this live stream a tremendous thumbs up. Smash that like button. If this live stream does get to 500 likes, we will do a cash giveaway where we give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed and have those notifications turned on. That is so important because that will notify you every time we do post a brand new video or go live, post a short video, all the above, you'll be notified. And next cash giveaway will be at 20,000 subscribers, which could be right around the corner. So make sure you guys get those numbers up, and we'll do that cash giveaway. A couple opportunities for you guys, all on me, all free, just for supporting the channel. With that being said, I think we are ready to get started. Let's get the ball rolling. So we all are acclimated with by now that millions and millions, tens of millions of Americans do receive Social Security benefits. But did you know that someone that's pretty important also receives Social Security benefits? In fact, two people. It is the president himself as well as the First Lady, Jill Biden. So, how much exactly does the president receive and how much does his wife receive? Well, those numbers are actually public. We know to the penny exactly how much they receive. That is because of tax returns and public documents. So let's take a look here and snoop around and see exactly how much they are getting. So Social Security, of course, was signed into law August 1935, began paying out benefits January 1st, 1940. And it just celebrated its 87th birthday. Social Security has served as a financial foundation for our nation's retired workforce. Today, tens of millions of workers are receiving a monthly check that averages about $1,670.95. That is as of the month of July. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, especially with inflation at 4-decade highs, but Social Security plays a key role in helping recipients make ends meet. And according to a national pollster, Gallup, 89% of surveyed retirees count on Social Security as a major or minor source of income. This means only about 1 in 10 Americans are not reliant on Social Security income during retirement. That is how important that the social safety net of Social Security, how crucial it is to the fabric of this country. And we actually just discussed in our last video how Senator Ron Johnson is now backpedaling his comments that he wants to gut Social Security, essentially lying. We talked about in our last video. You could see that link down below in the description. Now, believe it or not, President Joe Biden happens to fall into this exclusive club where, of course, he probably isn't too reliant on Social Security benefits for his retirement, and he's not even necessarily retired. And it'll be interesting to see if, in fact, he will run again for a second term. So far, it does seem like that's going to be the case, but you just never know. Anything could happen. Of course, we don't want to wish poor health on anyone, but you just never know. There could be a health scare. Something could get worse, could progress by the time 2024 rolls around, so we'll see what happens. Since the early 1970s, most U.S. presidents have chosen to publicly file their tax returns, at least their federal ones, and this has been the case with Joe Biden prior to and following his November 2020 election victory. Of course, there was the whole thing with President Trump during the 2016 and 2020 election, for that matter, where he would not release his tax returns, and that was an ongoing issue for years and years and years, and unfortunately, we just couldn't get those documents out of him. We did get some financial records that were unveiled, but we didn't necessarily get his tax returns. Now, there are numerous income streams to note on President Biden's tax return, not surprisingly, between his books, his speaking engagements, whether it's obviously his presidential income, that is an annual salary, but one surprisingly that he actually jointly filed with his wife Jill Biden, the eye-popping income figure to note, can actually be found on line 6A of Form 1040. For those of you who are not tax professionals, line 6A is where an individual or couple filing jointly would list the amount of Social Security benefits they received in the previous calendar year, in this instance, 2021. Well, folks, we have those numbers. They are in, and last year, the Bidens claimed $54,665 in Social Security income on a joint basis, which works out to about $4,555 each month. Even taking into account that this $4,555 figure is a combination of Joe and Jill's monthly payout. This is well above the average retired worker brings home each month from Social Security, not surprisingly. Furthermore, with the U.S. inflation rate hitting a more than 4-decade high of 9.1% in June, the 2023 cost of living adjustment for Social Security could be sizable, and that would also reflect on Biden's take-home pay in regards to Social Security. It would end up being in excess of $60,000 a year jointly, and that is what we would see that from their Social Security tax filing come 2023. Now, that is definitely a large amount of money to receive, nearly $55,000 a month. Granted, it is for two people, but it's still a lot more than the average American. So how is this possible? Well, it's actually not too much of a surprise if you look at their income. According to archived tax returns, the AGI, or adjusted gross incomes, for the Bidens fluctuated between $210,797 and $407,009 from 1998 through 2016. The president and his wife brought home a staggering $11,031,309 in 2017 and nearly $4.6 million in 2018 on a combined basis. In other words, the couple's Social Security joint payout is actually quite small compared to what the duo brought home in AGI each year over a 2-decade stretch. So definitely keep that in mind when you see a number like that. It's probably easy to get jealous, but do know that they did contribute a lot and they make a lot of money. This is all part of a calculation when you look at full retirement age and the 35 highest earning inflation-adjusted years into account. That's what the SSA does, Social Security Administration. So because the Bidens have earned so much over multiple decades, they've likely neared or achieved Social Security's maximum monthly payout. They broke the system and are receiving probably close to the cap. In 2021, the maximum Social Security check for a worker at full retirement age, or FRA, was $3,148 a month. Whether you earned an average of $200,000 or $10 million annually over 35 years actually makes no difference. $3,148 a month was the maximum monthly benefit at FRA in 2021. So do know that your earnings are definitely taken into account, and not just your earnings maybe the year before you finally claim Social Security, but definitely your lifetime earnings over many decades. That's what the SSA takes into account and what they calculate and factor in when it comes to what your monthly payable benefits will be. Now, the other noteworthy figure on Joe and Jill Biden's most recent federal tax return can be found directly adjacent to the amount of reported Social Security benefits. Line 6B lists $46,465 in taxable Social Security income. So benefits are taxable under certain circumstances. Most of you guys don't have your earnings income, taxed because you don't make above a threshold, but there are certainly factors and criteria here that would actually allow for benefits to be taxed. And that's a whole different story that we can go into, but that's not necessarily the point of this video. So, folks, that is exactly how much the Bidens receive in Social Security benefits. And yes, even the President and the First Lady, believe it or not, many people don't know this, they receive Social Security benefits. You wouldn't think so. Some very powerful, rich people receive Social Security, and you probably did not even know it. So take that into account and understand that your income definitely plays a factor when you're looking at how much you're going to receive. And maybe if you're young right now, you'll want to consider that in the future. Even if you make $1 million a year, don't count on retirement, because it's not like you're going to receive $1 million a year when you retire in Social Security benefits. So that's why it's so important to invest, save, budget, practice those strategies, every single day of your life, whether you're my age or whether you're 50 years old. Does not matter. You guys got to budget and make sure you have enough left over for retirement, because no matter how much you earn when you're young, you ain't going to have it probably when you're older if you just spend it all and piss it all away. So make sure, guys, that you take that into account, that there are maximum Social Security benefits. You can't just depend on it as a sole source of income for most cases, and who knows what inflation is going to look like in 30 years from now, 40 years from now. Who knows? So hope you guys found that interesting. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, as always, let us know down below in the comment section or in the live chat to the side there. Give this live stream a tremendous thumbs up. Smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. If you guys want to get some free stocks, all me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms or Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some valued to thousands of dollars. So let us know what stocks you get. And if you want to connect with me on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I am on Facebook, and of course YouTube. Use the social links down below in the description of this video. Also, gentle reminder, if you haven't already, sign that petition. That link is down below in the description of this video and the pinned top comment. Sign that petition, get the word out. It is for the 4th federal stimulus check, and we've gotten a lot more signatures. We need more people on board. Share that petition, spread it on social media, get the word out, have your friends and family sign it. So important. And we will see you guys in the next one. Take care for now.